everyone, welcome to another episode of Math in Motion. So for today, we are going to talk about derivatives, what they are, how do we solve them, and how to use rules to make solving easier. I'm John P. Fabiania from 11 Elyon and now let's get started. Ayan, so unahin muna natin ang derivative. So, what is derivative nga ba? Derivative is the slope of a tangent line. Ano naman yung tangent line? Tangent line is when the line touches a curve at exactly 1 point. So, 1 point lang niya natatouch yung curve. And its slope shows how fast the function is changing at that point. So, kaya rin siya tinatawag na instantaneous rate of change. So, ang formula na gagamitin natin is limit of f of x minus f of x of 0 over x minus x of 0. Yung x natin dito guys is constant, where our x is approaching x sub 0. So para naman ma-verify natin if the answer is correct, gagamit tayo rito ng constant rule and ng power rule. So now para mas maintindihan natin, mag-solve na tayo guys. Okay, so for that first problem, so lagay lang natin ulit yung given. F of x is equal to 5x squared minus 2x, where our x is equal to 1. Para makuha natin yung f of x sub 0, isa-substitute lang natin yan, guys. So, ganun lang siya kadali. So, minus 2, 1. Ayan. So, 1 times 1 is equal to 1, times 5 is equal to 5. 2 times 1 is equal to 1. I mean 2. So, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Now, ang f of x sub 0 natin is equal to 3. Ngayon, sulat ulit natin yung ating formula where limit of f of x minus f of x sub 0 over x minus x sub 0, where our x is equal to x sub 0. So, lagay lang natin dito, 5x squared minus 2x minus 3 over x minus 1. Ngayon, if-factor out na natin siya. So, ang kanyang factor is 5x plus 3 and x minus 1 over x minus 1. Ayan. So, cancel natin siya. Cancel this one. Matitira sa atin yung 5x plus 3. Tapos, ilalagay na natin yung ating given point, which is 1. So, 5 times 1 plus 3. 5 times 1 is equal to 5 plus 3, giving us 8. So, ngayon, apply natin yung constant rule and yung power rule. So, dito, wala naman tayong constant, so we're just going to apply the power rule. So, ulitin lang natin. 5x squared minus 2x. Ayan. So, ita-times lang natin, guys, yung 2 sa 5. So, magiging 5 times 2, ibababa natin siya. And then, 2 minus 1. Isusubtract lang natin yung exponent natin. 2 minus 1, ayan. Same as dito lang din. So, 2 times 2, 1. Kasi nga, meron tayong invisible na 1 dyan. And then, x. Then, 1 minus 1. So, huwag kayo malilito guys. Kasi, madali lang siya. Like, okay. So, 5 times 2 is equal to 10. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, isa na lang ang x natin. Minus, 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Then, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So, wala na tayong x dito, guys. So, apply na natin yung ginawa natin kanina, which is lalagyan lang natin yung 1, yung given point. So, 10, substitute lang yung 1, and then 2. Then, 10 times 1 is equal to 10 minus 2 equal to 8. So, ayan, same yung nakuha nating answer, guys, kahit different yung method na ginamit natin. Okay, so, once again, kunin lang natin yung mga given. So, ang given natin is f of x natin is equal to 3x squared minus 5x. F of x sub 0 isa-substitute lang natin yung given na point. So, magiging 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Then 1 times 3 is we're going to have 3. And then 5 minus 1 is equal to 5. Now, ang f of x sub 0 natin is equal to negative 2. Ngayon, hindi pa yan yung final. Again, so, ilalagay na natin siya sa formula. So, limit of 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 over x minus 1. If-factor out na natin yung ating numerator. So, we're going to have 3x minus 2 x minus 1 over x minus 1. So, ang gagawin natin dito ulit is cancel lang natin to. Then, makukuha natin yung 3x minus 2. Then, ilalagay na natin yung ating given point, which is yung 1. So, yung 3 multiplied to 1 minus 2. 3 times 1 is 3. And then, minus 2 is 1. Ibig sabihin, ang derivative ng 3x squared minus 5x here is 1. And now, we're going to check it sa ating power rule or constant rule, if correct ba talaga siya. So, ulit, 3x squared minus 5x. So, unahin muna natin itong first term. So, 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Then, minus natin itong exponent to 1. We're going to have a 1. So, x na lang siya. And then, may invisible na 1 dito since isa lang yung kanyang x. So, 1 times 5 is equal to 5. And then, minus 1, 0. So, wala na tayong x. So, 6x minus 5 na lang siya. Then, tulad ng ginawa natin kanina, isa-substitute lang natin yung 1. 6 times 1 minus 5. So, 6 times 1 is equal to 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. So, now, parehas yung nakuha nating answer. So, kahit gamitin natin yung differentiation rule or yung itong formula natin, we're going to have a same answer. And that's it. So we learned that derivatives can really help us understand how things change at a specific moment. So just like in real life, small changes today can affect your future direction. So focus on improving yourself little by little. Once again, I'm John Paul B. Fabiania, and thank you for watching Math in Motion. Until the next lesson!